Wellness, brought to you by OnePeak Medical.
Today on The Way to Wellness, we're joined by Alisia Cook, Nutrition and Fitness Program Manager at OnePeak Medical. Alisia is here to help us make sense of what your body's trying to tell you and share simple, practical steps that you can take to start feeling better. Today, we're diving into how everyday foods can ease inflammation, pain, and fatigue. Alisia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so a lot of people hear the word inflammation but aren't sure what it means. Could you break it down for us?
Yeah, so inflammation's actually can come in two different forms, chronic and acute. Acute's going to be something similar to the body's response overcoming an illness, a virus, or a basic injury. Chronic inflammation is the one that we actually need to be careful and pay attention to. The chronic inflammation is the one that's going to, if continuing to persist, would cause like the diabetes, the heart disease, and arthritis.
And Alisia, how can what we eat cause an increase or decrease of inflammation in the body?
Yes, actually, that's a great question. So the foods that smell and taste good that our body seems to crave, the things we should eat in moderation, those things are unfortunately what is going to cause us that inflammation to be more inflamed. So things like your ultra-processed foods, your higher trans fatty foods, the artificial sugars and colors, those types of things are going to be the thing that we need to look out for. But the foods that we see here at the farmers market that are a little bit more on the healthier side, so our berries, our nuts, our seeds, our dark leafy greens, the fermented foods and spices like garlic, ginger, and turmeric, those types of things, eaten more in excess and partnered maybe with the not so healthy foods in moderation are going to help us with that overall condition.
And what are some common symptoms that might be related to chronic inflammation then?
Yeah, so common things, bloated, constipation, mood swings, fatigue, even more common, the aches and pains in our joint pain, and then of course rashes and eczema. Those are the most common things you're probably going to be experiencing if you're holding on to chronic inflammation.
And Alisia, what are some things here on the farmers market that you would recommend for decreasing inflammation then?
Yeah, I would actually probably be going to the fruits and veggie aisles, maybe looking into the dark leafy greens, the berries, the seeds, some fermented foods like the what is it? I think they got some kefir, they've got some kimchi, sauerkraut. That's common. You can find that in the grocery store or here at the farmers market. Those are things I'd probably be looking for.
It all sounds delicious. Alisia, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.